People ask questions. They say God is not married. How can God have a son? Have you heard such things before? Essentially speaking, God is one being, but in manifestation, he takes three forms because he has an administration that only him can actualize. So God has to manifest in different forms so that God can run God's errand. So when the way God walks is, God is sitting, and when God speaks, I'm talking, you are hearing sound. But when God speaks, the voice of God walks. The Bible said in Genesis 3:8, it said the voice of God came walking in the garden. So when God speaks, it's not volume. When God speaks, the voice of God is a person. So the God that sits on the throne, who originates the voice, is called Father. The one that goes out to walk is called Son. So it's not about wife and husband. It's a separation that is captured within spiritual intelligence. You don't have to marry to have a child. Even in biology, we know that amoeba can divide into two, and both is the same. Are you?
My people, welcome back to the moment of truth and enlightening class. Nigeria church is in trouble. You heard Orokpo. Why can't they just teach the Bible for Christ's sake to make life much easier for themselves and for their audience? You hear all the rubbish and nonsense that does not even make any sense, and people were clapping. See this one, they call themselves church. That's a secular singer in the church. In the church, my people. Where are we going? Know God for yourself. If you really want to do church, you better do Christ. Don't do church, because if you do church, you are going to be eating poison. Passe. Let's hear another one.
From the office of an apostle, I decree this week your week of all-round favor. In the name of Jesus Christ, the favor of God over your finances, the favor of God over the work of your hand, the favor of God over your plans, your endeavors, the favor of God over your spirit, your soul, and your body. Your struggles are terminated by favor. That shame is terminated by favor. Those curses ends by favor. The misfortune comes to an end by favor. You are satisfied with favor. You are full of the blessings of the Lord. By the favor of God now, the irreversible is reversed. By the favor of God, all your struggles are terminated. The favor of God rests over your skills and make it productive. The favor of God make your efforts yield result in the name of Jesus Christ.
My people, you see hustle, man go work now. Man go pay his bills now. Instead of them to go and look for job. Pulpit is not for all these bandits. They have nothing to offer. And only blame people that is following them. If nobody follows them, they will go and look for a job.
I went to preach somewhere. I mean, it's my custom. Henry and my wife can tell you. If I walk into the airport, I give money to everybody. Even if you are 50, you are 20, you are 100, I will say, how many are you people? So I will give money. So anywhere I enter naturally, from corners, gate man, security, everybody. I was privileged to be at the airport with one of the richest men in the country. I'm not going to mention his name. Everybody left him. They just greeted him, but they all ran to me. So I said to them, see him now. They say, not be who get money, now who they give. Another one said, make it get out. He reach for himself. Who he help? I fed back. He was carrying his briefcase by himself. I said, go and help him. They said, no, now they give. Let him get out. Apostle, what do you want us to do for you? I said, no, don't do anything. How many are you? They said, some are out, some are how many? I counted. I said, share it for yourselves. So it's a natural thing. I do it. So I walked into a place I was to preach. It's a hotel I was to preach. And I was to rest in that hotel. I just came in. The pastor was rushing me to the room. I said, wait, now don't rush me. There are people at the reception. He said, oh. I said, how many are you here? And we are 8. So my money, the duty. So how many of you work here? They told me. So I gave them. And one of them said, Daddy, my mother was in your program, blah, blah, blah. She was healed of cancer. I said, oh, bless the Lord. I ran because I came late to the meeting, dropped my bag, walked to the pulpit with the pastor, ministered. So the pastor allowed me and the protocol go. While I was going to the room, I greeted them at the reception. I come back. I said, you are in the evening session duty? They say, yes. Did they share money? They knelt down. They gave all of us, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. While I was going, the lady who spoke about her mom squeezed a paper in my hand. and winked at me with one of her eyes. I said, what did they worry this one? So I opened the paper. He said, come to the generator stand. CCTV is not there. I want to tell you something. In other words, she knew that if she's seen talking with me, the CCTV will pick her. So the generator place where the CCTV has no camera. When I walked there, she sneaked in from the back. Inside, they didn't see her. Me, I walked around. When I got there, I stood. I said, what's the matter? He said, don't enter your room. I said, what? He said, while you were there, that pastor left. And I remember, the man left the pulpit. He said, he came back here with some people. Somebody was holding a nylon bag. It's like they dropped something in your room. Don't enter. He said, sir, hold on. He said, sir, this out to go so that the camera does not pick you. Those people are criminals. So told me how I manipulated myself, and I sat down. My pastor said, sir, go to your room. I said, no, I'm not going. Sit down. We're not going to the room yet. I sat down. Not up to 20 minutes. Pastor coming with police. Walking straight. Walking straight. Knock, 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 knock. I was not there. I came out from the swimming pool session. I said, pastor, you can't check what you drop. He said, I said, as you came with me, led me to the room. That is how I followed you to the pulpit. I have not entered the room at all. So this policeman you brought, whatever you find the officer, I am not involved. Check the CCTV to check who came. They planted a pistol inside the locker. So he invited me to set me up. But kindness. So I would have been lying down in the room. But nobody hears your side of the story. No, this generation, they don't hear your side of the story. They saw it gone. They saw it gone. And the officer said, let us watch the CCTV. Pastor said, there's no need. Let's go. Say, go here. You gave an allegation about firearm. Firearm. That is now a crime against the state. Firearm. He said, don't worry. He said, we are not going anywhere. They played the CCTV and saw him with two young men with face cap walking. As soon as they saw the nylon in the hand, they went to the room, they opened, they saw the same nylon, they turned. Sorry, sir, you are under arrest. And I said, officer, wait till while you are still here. I carry my kaya. While you are still here to bear witness. While I was walking out, I looked at the girl and I winked at her. And she did like this. And we walked away.
This story get K-leg, you, my people. Me, I don't know what to say. Oh. Over to you. Oh. Everybody tells stories. See what these ones are doing. One of my babes sent it to me. For weeks now, it's been sitting on my desktop. I just say, let me see what Suleman is saying here. Oh. My people, when they waka everywhere, there's nowhere they will not go. Showing off everywhere. They tell lies too much, so you don't even know when they are telling the truth. Things are happening. I know that. I'm not ignorant of all that. Anyway, my people, I see you on my next video. Bye for now. Please let me know your thoughts concerning this story that touches the heart. Oh.